So this is what putting God first actually looks like. So let's get to it. Number one, we got letting go of what other people think of you when following God's voice and your heart. In Mark chapter 1, verse 16, Jesus walked by the sea and saw Simon and Andrew fishing. And this is what he said: "Follow me and I will make you become fishers of men." And it says that they immediately left their nets and followed him. So you gotta take this in. It was probably just an ordinary day for them. You know, they're out fishing for dinner, fishing for the next day or whatever it is they're doing. And all of a sudden Jesus comes by and says, "Yo, come follow me." And they drop everything and follow him. Like, what? Like, what about dinner tonight? What about, what their family would say? Now, this is a principle that you can apply to anything else in your life. Putting God first is doing what he calls you to do, despite what other people may think of you. Whether it be your closest friends, your spouse, your kids, maybe even your parents. Dropping everything just to follow God. And sometimes dropping something might even be what you think is right for you that actually isn't right for you. You thinking that you're gonna be rich one day, you're trying to have all these material possessions, and God's saying, "No, I want you to serve. I want you to do this for my people." It's not that you won't have that. Like, God might even gave you a vision of being rich and all that stuff. But God might want a different process to getting there. He might want you to serve, and on the way, he will provide you with those blessings on the side. So one thing you must remember is when you're putting God first, it's not that he's throwing away your dreams and he's shooting it down and all that. No, he's saying he has something better for you. You might not even know what's better for you. That's why it's important to trust God, because he knows what's best for you. So number two of what putting God first actually looks like is when you don't know what the next step is, whether it be in life, your career, whatever, yet you still feel at peace. This is a huge one, and all this really is you surrendering your life to God. That's it. You know you've surrendered your life to God when you've told him that you wanted to follow him, you wanted to follow his purpose that he has for you, and now you're just left with nothing but the present. You don't know where he's taking you. You only have directions in what you should be doing right now. In Proverbs chapter 3, verse 6, it says, "Trust in the Lord," verse 5. "Trust in the Lord with all your heart and lean not on your own understanding. In all your ways acknowledge him, and he shall direct your paths." So in everything you do, put him first, because he will crown you with successes, with blessings. He's gonna find a way to bless you. He will find a way to guide you and direct you where he wants you to be. Everything that is in your control now, it's all in the present. The past, out of your control. You are not your past. You are how you respond to your past. Same way with your future. A lot of people, me included, I used to think my future is dictated by my actions now, which is somewhat true, but at the same time, I can commit to certain actions now, yet the future that I expected to happen may still not happen. I can still have a completely different outcome in the future. Even if I plan my actions and I plan everything, I can still have a totally different outcome in the future. And it's only for one reason. God said, "No, I need you to do this first. I need this to happen to you first." Everything that happens outside of the present is all God's work. All the obstacles, he's preparing everything for that. So when you're walking with him, when you're walking in what's called the pace of grace, walking in his timing and trusting in his timing, you walk into the blessings. You are actually able to be in the season that's meant for you. Like Mike Todd says, the right thing in the wrong season is a curse. God giving you that vision of starting that business, yet that's a couple years down the line, but you're trying to start it now. It's the right thing, wrong season. You're not ready yet. Now moving on to number 3 of what putting God first actually looks like. And that is surrendering your entire life to him. Emphasis on the word entire. I used to only seek God when it came to my career, when it came to my financials. Everything else in my life, like relationships, people I meet, my physical health, my mental health, I'm like, man, I'm good. I can handle this on my own. One thing I didn't realize was God doesn't want to just bless your financials. He wants to bless you. He wants to bless you as a person. He wants to bless you your entire life. Your physical health, your mental health, your financials, everything that's got to do with you, He wants to bless. Instead of just praying that He blesses your bank account, ask Him to bless you. Pray that He keeps you physically healthy, free from injury, from your favorite hobby that you're playing, your sport. Pray for clarity and peace for your mental health. Putting God first doesn't just mean, praying first thing in the morning and you're good, but actually living your entire life through Him and His Word. Seeking Him in everything that you do within your life. It's a narrow path. It's a struggle. There's gonna be struggles. I mean, this is how your character is built. But remember to just stay focused. Stay focused, keep praying, and let me know if I'm missing anything else. Do you have any insights of what putting God first actually looks like? Your own experiences? I might even make a part 2 of this video if, there's a lot of things that I may have missed. And I feel like there's going to be some things that I missed. But these are a combination of studying, personal experience, etc., etc. So let me know in the comments. I appreciate you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. God bless.